Hello, I'm Conor, and I'm the executive producer of Blackbird and co-founder of Some Guys With A Camera.
Hi, I'm John. I'm one of the executive producers on Blackbird, and I'm one of the founding members of Some Guys With A Camera.
Hi, my name's Phoebe, and I played Mary Kate in the short movie Blackbird.
Hi, I'm Matthew. I'm the writer, director and producer of Blackbird and also a co-founder of Some Guys With A Camera. So Some Guys With A Camera is a filmmaking group based in the Northwest.
Me, Matt and John, we met on a short filmmaking project with Plaza called Cinema in Liverpool, and we learnt a lot there, so we decided we're going to go off on our own. We set up Some Guys With A Camera the following year in May 2018, and we got together making our first film. Look what I've got in my shopping bag.
Book it last Tuesday.
Sorry about that, mate.
By no means was it a technical masterpiece. We were so inexperienced, but we learned so much from it.
I've always loved acting, and I'm really glad that we've managed to set up our own little film group because it's my favourite hobby. It's Matt's favourite hobby. It's Conor's favourite hobby. I mainly act and produce our films. I also have come up with some of the ideas for some of the films. Mostly the worst films I've come up with the ideas for. My favourite film that we've done so far is probably Legal Being, because we were really ambitious and we did something massive scale that not a lot of people at this level have tried to do.
Why were you protesting at a rally? That's illegal, you know that. Do you not watch my daily address to the public?
Yes, well, see, if I'm protesting against the law against protesting, doesn't it
We
come all
wanted
the
to
way
make
back
something
around?
fun and political at the same time.
I think particularly my favourite has got to be Shopping Bag 2 Back in Business. I think that was the first point where we got everything right. We sort of hit all strides. We mastered the comedy, we mastered the cinematography in a lot of places. There's a lot of really ambitious stuff in that film.
It's a tipping stink you are. A tipping
That's stupid dogs.
So Blackbird was this bizarre idea that Matt had. I had no idea that he was being serious when he pitched us the idea. I had fun playing the comedy policeman in it.
That suit's gonna be wrecked.
Okay, as long as the meeting actually takes place there.
We initially came up with the idea when Matt was studying GCSE. When Matt was studying A-level history, they were doing a unit on Thatcherite Britain in the 80s, so he thought it'd be interesting to make sort of feature based around that and the ideologies there, critiquing them a little.
Blackbird's one of the only Some Guys With A Camera films that I wrote entirely by myself. I was wanting to make for quite a while, like a film set in the 80s. I just thought that was really interesting.
Blackbird is based in the 1980s in Liverpool when Thatcherism was a main factor of the country. This story is about the main character Mary Kate and her adventure through the world as being a lower class citizen on a minimum wage, working a job that she really hates. Throughout the story you see her lose the love of her life, her job and more, and from this point she's heartbroken to the point that all she wants is revenge on anyone who has ever hurt her.
Not only do we want to create like really fun films that are enjoyable and accessible to watch, but we also want to make things that have a meaning and have a message.
The story is intense, the characters are intense, it drives you from love to hatred to just shock in minutes. It was one of the best things I've ever been involved in.
That'll be really good.
Go on.
With our previous film, No, we got a screen, and the aim with that was to sort of make something a bit more broad to get us noticed, but I think with this we've realised we can still make very out there films and still win awards, and we don't have to sanitise ourselves much.
It's quite a shocking story and it was very fun to make.
I just think the lighting's too harsh. I don't know what it is about it.
It was a very stressful experience, especially for me because I played the main character and she is an intense role. It was one of the best opportunities of my life, but she was crazy and it made me draw a lot of hardship from myself in order to produce this character.
It's fun looking back on our earlier films and seeing how far we've progressed from the earlier stuff to where we are now with Blackbird.
Because it was a low budget movie, a lot of the filming consisted of being in our producer and director's house or his nan's house.
She literally just picks up the camera and goes, that's not a whole episode.
We've got rid of
A lot of scenes we had to rush. I made the mistake of allocating like half an hour for an entire scene. I was like, just no. That gives me stress thinking back about that.
Could someone move the tripod and the Conor out the way? I
think I said Conor.
Yeah, preferably.
Like, it took everything out of everyone, but it was worth every second.
It feels like you're the person who's like, action. Yeah. So it goes on.
Even if that means being in the rain for 20 minutes trying to film the last scene when it's dark, or whether that meant having to do 20 takes on one single voiceover. It was crazy to make. It's such an amazing story. If you haven't watched it, please watch it now. It's one of the best things I've ever been involved in. I hope you guys like it.
So yeah, hope you enjoyed the film, and if you've watched it, if you haven't watched it, then go watch it. Some Guys with a Camera YouTube, subscribe, like, comment and whatnot. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, so I'm sure those links will appear somewhere down there. Yeah. Ta-ra.